Former President Trump found himself embroiled in controversy due to comments he made about Russia during a recent rally. CNN reporter Alina Train, who has been closely following the situation, provided live coverage from South Carolina. But before we go to the good stuff, please use some time to like this video and hit the subscribe button. Trump's remarks at the rally focused on his willingness to support Russia in its actions towards NATO member countries that failed to meet their spending obligations. He stated that he would not protect countries that didn't fulfill their financial commitments and would even encourage Russia to act as it pleased. This shocking admission by the former president disregarded the collective defense clause of the NATO agreement. Trump has long criticized NATO as a burden on American resources and has raised concerns among European nations about the consequences of his potential return to the White House. It's worth noting that these comments were made in the context of ongoing debates in Congress over aid to Ukraine and increasing Russian aggression in Europe. The White House immediately criticized Trump's remarks, highlighting the dangers they pose to American national security, global stability, and the domestic economy. Congress has taken measures to prevent a president from unilaterally withdrawing from NATO, but the situation remains uncertain. Trump's statements have sparked intense reactions, with his remaining rival in the presidential race, Nikki Haley, criticizing him for supporting a leader like Putin, who has caused immense harm and perpetuated lies. Haley's husband, a member of the South Carolina National Guard deployed in Africa, became a subject of contention between Trump and Haley, further fueling the exchange of words. However, given Haley's significant polling deficit and the specific dynamics of the primary race in South Carolina, it is unlikely that she will significantly benefit from capitalizing on Trump's comments. Trump's legal challenges also continue to loom over him, with various criminal cases pending. The start dates of these cases depend on ongoing legal proceedings, including an election interference case and a hush money payments case in New York. The Trump campaign appears to be handling these court battles with some optimism, as they believe the Supreme Court will rule in their favor, pointing to signs from even liberal justices. They are emphasizing the argument of selective prosecution and a two-tiered system, aiming to convince independent voters that Trump is being unfairly targeted and that this could set a precedent for future political prosecutions. It remains to be seen how President Biden will respond to these legal challenges, as he has thus far avoided direct engagement on the matter. The decision to let the court trials play out without commenting extensively on the allegations has been a deliberate strategy. However, as the general election approaches, Biden may decide to address the issue more directly. Certainly. Here's some more information on the topics mentioned. Trump's remarks about supporting Russia and not protecting NATO countries that fail to meet their spending obligations caused significant controversy. The NATO alliance is based on the principle of collective defense, where an attack on one member is considered an attack on all. By suggesting that he would not uphold this commitment, Trump raised concerns about the stability of the alliance and the United States' role in global security. European nations expressed alarm and disappointment at Trump's comments, as they rely on the NATO alliance for their security. Many European leaders emphasized the importance of maintaining a strong transatlantic partnership and reaffirmed their commitment to NATO. Trump's statements further strained the already tense relationship between the United States and its European allies. To prevent a president from unilaterally withdrawing from NATO, Congress has taken steps to restrict such actions. In 2019, the House of Representatives passed the NATO Support Act, which prohibits the use of federal funds to withdraw from NATO and requires congressional approval for any such move. These measures were seen as a response to concerns about Trump's position on NATO during his presidency. Nikki Haley, who served as Trump's ambassador to the United Nations, criticized his remarks about supporting Russia. As a potential rival in the presidential race, her comments highlighted the differences between her and Trump's foreign policy approaches. However, it's worth noting that Haley faced a significant polling deficit and was not considered a frontrunner in the primary race at the time. Trump has faced multiple legal challenges, including cases related to election interference and hush money payments. The start dates of these cases depend on ongoing legal proceedings, and the outcomes remain uncertain. Trump's legal team has expressed optimism about the Supreme Court ruling in their favor, arguing selective prosecution and a two-tiered legal system. President Biden has taken a cautious approach to Trump's legal challenges, choosing not to engage directly on the matter. His administration has emphasized the importance of an independent judiciary and allowing the legal process to play out. As the general election approaches, Biden may decide to address the issue more directly, depending on the circumstances and public opinion. Thank you for watching. Before you go, please leave your thoughts in the comments section, subscribe, and stay tuned for more updates.